You're listening to the Spotlight segment with your Mixmaster DJ Ramon on funvibesradio.com.
So I want to say thank you for making it Fun Vibes Radio on our Saturday. The Mixmaster DJ Ramon, we're here, and today we're shining the spotlight on another artist that is in the opinion of the DJ that is a bad Jamaican parlance. When we say artist bad, we mean them very good. And we just know that this is a very good artist, Lady Nadine Sutherland / good artist. You understand? Hey. So today we're featuring reggae royalty, Lady Nadine. Listen, you remember?
This is for my baby.
Me, she did sing about it.
You got a cute baby face. This is for my baby face.
DJ Ramon, she a sing about it. Why?
Yeah. Now listen now. We have so many things in common, yet we are two different people. We just love being around each other.
Hello?
Other space.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Lady Nadine Sutherland.
Yeah, man.
How are you? How are you? How are you?
I am wonderful. I can't complain. I'm alive.
Good evening. Thank you for joining Fun Vibes Radio, making it a part of your Saturday afternoon. We just want to say thank you for gracing us with your presence, Reggae Royalty. And God knows, we feel special that you decided to speak to us this afternoon.
Wow, what an honor. What a nice thing to say. Thank you.
No, man. When you're big, man. I true, man. Me not go around it. When you're big, you're big. So I'm just saying what it is that it is. I'm not trying to gas you or make you feel bigger than you really are, but you're really big for true still.
Okay.
Want to say thank you for making it Fun Vibes Radio on this Saturday. We have 1 hour and we're trying to compress as much as we can in this 1 hour. So we're getting straight into the reasoning. Lady Nadine Sutherland, we know you as Nadine Sutherland. Was there another name that your parents gave to you, or that is the name where mommy and daddy gave to you?
Nadine Simone Theresa Sutherland.
Mercy, woy. All right. So Nadine Simone, pretty name and Sutherland. All right. So do you have any siblings?
No, them days that people get, them days when woman and name them pick name, one middle name wasn't good enough for you. You have to have 2.
Yeah. And some people have 3, you know, cause you have all, Mark, St. John, Edwards, Phillips, and all these things. So, yeah.
My God.
Yeah, so, all right. So, do you have any siblings or your only child?
Well, I grew with 5, and the Jamaican man situation stay. We know about 3 sisters, and I said we know about, and I said that wink. So I don't know. It's 3 other sisters me know outside. My brother and my sister, them when we grew up with.
Mercy. That kind of make us sound bad, Nadine, because I'm a Jamaican man. I'm a born, baptized in a church, Christian, good up, decent, smarty.
Oh my God, I have to hug you. Yeah? But even if you say you're born, baptized, and good up in a church,
yeah.
You have born, baptized, good up in a church who participate in that same behavior. So I pray in the name of the Lord that you're born good up in church, and you have some value systems that are churchical and Christian-like.
Boy, me that try hide another banner, but you take out the belt and come around here and fight me and whap me, boy. All right. So, when did Nadine Sutherland get started in music? Like, what age were you when you started in music?
It's 2 different stages. I started from a bar. I can not think of myself not singing, but professionally and in the public eye, I won Tasty Talent Contest in 1979.
No, repeat that, please.
I won Tasty Talent Contest. I was the first winner.
Yeah.
Of Tasty Talent Contest in 1979. I was an 11-year-old girl.
Mercy. All right. So
And that's how I started publicly in Jamaica.
don't talk your age. Make some people go do the maths here. Don't tell
You
them.
know, some say me age all the time. I love me age 54. I say it all the time. People all vex with me and tell me I must hide it.
Hey, Nadine.
And I'm like, no way.
All right. I hope I don't come across as too forward, but you know, look like 54 still, you know. you
Everybody say that.
you know, you kind of look like about 41, 40 in them region. The late 30s.
Isn't that
early
great?
40s. Yeah?
I get that all the time, every day. That's an honor.
So you understand that the DJ is not trying to flatter you, don't it?
You better try flatter me, so what you say it for?
No, I'm saying it because it is true. I'm not saying it because I want to flatter you. I'm saying
I joke,
it because
I joke,
it is
man.
the
I joke, man.
So, all right. So you said you started publicly in 1979 and you won the Tasty Talent Contest. So that was the first edition of the Tasty Talent Contest?
First time I don't think about it ever.
Yeah.
And I won. I'm very, very proud. I'm the first winner.
First winner. Okay. So you did win some whole heap of money and them things that are oh it go. Just
On a year supplier party.
mercy. All right. So,
Women that complete it.
yeah? Yeah. So
Me
you know,
not complete it yet. After 3 months, not even 3 months, me get. Me eat around a month. After 1 month, the party them, I think they were very smart and strategic. I shall open up a party business right now, Tasty owe me some party.
oh, all right. You know, say, me go talk to you off the ear, cause if you have a party link, me want to talk to you off the ear, yeah? So,
Okay.
yeah, if you have a party link, we're gonna deal with it. So where did Nadine Sutherland go to school?
Okay, so I started, Nanny Basic School. I tried, then Gem Preparatory School.
Yeah.
Then micro practice in all age and St. Andrew High School for girls. Then Extramurals and Excelsior. I did a stint at Jamaica School of Dance.
Yeah.
Remember that's the 1 semester. Jamaica School. I started the evening semester, but like the full time, I couldn't do it. So I started doing it part time in the evenings and just sing after that, and then I went to the University of the West Indies later on in my life and got a master's.
Mercy. Nadine, I will pass school that, you know. Enough school you're going on.
I know school.
I will pass
And then
school.
when I come back to do the PhD.
Yeah? Mercy. So you still
Yeah.
still planning to go back to school?
No, I'm applying for drop some music.
All right. Me kind of like that. I was talking about you earlier, and I was telling people that I kind of love Berry Saman as an artist, and I'm comparing Nadine Sutherland with Berry Saman. Cause Nadine Sutherland is like a Berry's, the female version of Berry. She not do no fool song. So if no, Nadine Sutherland not do no fool song. Me no know. You know, if you know the girl, me I go introduce you to Nadine Sutherland. She do some song or some bad song. Anyway, so we getting back into the reasoning, Nadine. What song was the first song that you recorded professionally? And how did that
The
come
first
about?
song I've ever recorded was Starvation on the Land. And when I won TC Talent Contest,
Yeah.
one of my prizes was a recording experience at Tough Gang Records.
Tough Gang, you mean Bob Marley Tough Gang?
Yeah, man, Tough Gang. Bob Marley was alive at that time.
Yeah.
So my first stint was with him, and we did Starvation on the Land that became a hit.
Starvation on the Land. All right, listen and see if this is the song. This is the song that was Nadine's first song.
You go on.
This is the one?
This is the one.
Oh, yeah. Starvation on the land, yeah. So if you can, help up your brother, man. Oh, yeah.
A very young Nadine Sutherland.
Strength in the back, yeah.
Very, very young.
Got nowhere to go.
So you won in 1979. This song was recorded when?
1980 and released in 1980.
Okay. Because I have it labeled as 1980. I wanted to make sure that it was good. All right. So
Yeah, man.
so
You're
said-
right, man.
So you said Bob Marley was the one that said yeah to Nadine Sutherland that you got a record?
I don't know if it probably is Scouts. Scouts were there.
Yeah.
And they chose me to be the artist. But I met him soon after, like immediately when I went to Tough Gong.
Yeah.
I met him and they engineered me. They got Sangy Davis to produce the track. And when I was doing my recording, my first recording, he was there. Just hovering around, being a figure, being a presence. So I give thanks for that.
Oh man, big up yourself, Nadine. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Lord, me feel special more. So, me know somebody will actually know the king of reggae like that. Ready. Round of applause. What?
That is round of applause.
Standing ovation too, though. Yeah, Nadine. So starvation on the land, and that is what got Nadine recognized in the public sphere as an artist. How did it go from there?
Man.
How did it go from there? Like, did you do any more?
After that was a young one like me, and Tough Gong never moved for a while because soon after I did Starvation in 1980, the Gong transition in 1981. Tough Gong was weakened. When I remember as a child when I used to walk into Tough Gong, it felt like the walls of Tough Gong was crying.
Yeah.
When the Gong transitioned, you know. So Mrs. Marley regrouped.
Yeah.
And years after Starvation, a young one like me, how many years after? I don't remember. I released my song Until.
A young one like me, you said, was produced by by Lady Rita Marley.
No, Until.
Oh, okay. All right. So a young one like me, a lot of people have never heard that song, and I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, some people, them just stay on the surface, but we kind of got deep into the thing. So let us try to see if this is the one. Tell me if I'm going good so far.
Yeah, I love a young one like me. You got it.
This is the one?
That's the one.
Many things I've got to see, 'cause I'm growing and growing and showing the beauty of love in me.
All right, so let me tell you now, Nadine. I used to use my lunch money by record, and I'm not trying to make any apology about it. This song came out on a label named Rita Marley Music. It was a white label, this song. And there was a man on Sangy Davis was accredited on it. And so tell me about Sangy Davis. What was he with regards to this song?
He wrote it, he produced it, and arranged it.
Oh.
A young one like me.
Okay, so all right, so. All right, me do look a research, Nadine. So, because we take the thing a little bit serious. But I remember this.
But that's good, man.
I remember.
You have to take it serious, man.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to feature now my favorite Nadine Sutherland, and I will heap of them, but me have one special favorite. This is my favorite Nadine Sutherland. I'm going to let this one play a little bit, Nadine, so that you can remember the words.
Yeah, man. I sang it the other night a cappella and released it on Facebook. Beautiful.
I'll be loving you until the sun stops shining.
All right, Nadine. For my purpose, can you just give me a piece of this song, a cappella, please?
Sure. Mm-hmm. I will be loving you until the sun stops shining. I will be loving you until the river stops flowing. Till then my heart will be completely in yours. you, specialist.
Thank you. But I can't sleep good tonight. Why, boy? No, sir. Nadine, it is indeed a pleasure to speak to you. So, all right. So, I heard you pass over a number of things, and I want backtrack a little bit. You say you went to St. Andrew High School for girls?
St. Andrew High School for girls, yes.
Yeah, you have to say it good enough, because you girls pronounce it a certain way, St. Andrew.
The St. Andrew. We had to pronounce it a certain way. St. Andrew.
Yeah. I know, because I have two daughters that went to St. Andrew, so I know they say it apart.
You too? Oh my goodness. So you know how them say, you know the Andrews girl them stay, the Andrews girl. Some people can't go and say the Andrews, you know, they put you straight to excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me? St. Andrews.
And them stush to you, see?
Very.
Yeah.
But them roots though.
Yeah, for real, but them still stush. You know? But Nadine, it is a pleasure to speak to you this afternoon. All right, I want to get into a thing that many people did not know, that Nadine Sutherland is featured on two of the biggest dancehall anthems of all time. A song named Anything for You. And that came out was what? 1995, I think. But many people don't know, Nadine, like that you were the original singer that was featured in the song with Snow. And then tell us about that big song.
Yeah, man. I was signed to Elektra.
Yeah.
My album was about to come out, and they wanted like to highlight me.
Yeah.
You know, just getting me prepped up for the album, and they put me on the song with Snow. I'll never forget it. And me and Snow do it, and it did okay, but it's when them do the remix, it's slaughter.
A lot of people have never heard the song with Nadine Sutherland and Snow by themselves.
And Snow alone, right?
Yeah. This version don't get played more often. Wait for Nadine. You hear the voice in the background? Alright, Nadine, come out in the front now and sing. Nadine. So I'm going to send some people to go and do the research. I remember this video.
I know, right?
This video, like, I know, you remember Broke Up did in the video, dance and a bugger thing. All people don't remember that song, all people don't know the song, because that song came out before the remix, don't it?
Yeah, it came out before the remix.
Yeah, man. Nadine, it is a pleasure to speak to you this afternoon. God know. You kind of etch your place in the dancehall sphere that cannot be erased. And I want to say, just thank you for doing good music. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Nadine, there's something I want to congratulate you on too, is that you did not get into the showing of the KFC type of dancehall where you show leg, breast and thigh to get into the music. Tell us what what made you remain grounded and never decided to go on stage naked or half naked just to get followers? Tell us about that.
Firstly, I'm not against any woman who does that because everybody's on their journey and what works for you, works for you.
Yeah.
And I'm not judging anyone. I don't feel I'm superior to anyone.
Yeah.
I was just uncomfortable with that and still is. I believe in sexuality, but probably I didn't have the confidence to be so overtly sexual, but I just never had the belief that for me, Nadine Simone Teresa Sutherland, that I wanted to go there. I was uncomfortable with that. So I just maintained my authentic self.
Yeah. I want to congratulate you for that because I'm speaking from the standpoint of a man. And people, this is the opinion of the DJ, not Nadine Sutherland's opinion. So please don't, when you tag her or whatever and cuss her out. It is my opinion that as men, we are conquerors and we want to discover for ourselves. But if it is readily available and displayed, then we see. We don't need to explore. All right.
I feel love.
No, people, that is my opinion. That is not Nadine's opinion. Okay. All right. So me free you up that, Nadine. All right. So
thank you.
So Until came out, Until was a big hit, and then you were away for a while. Tell us about between Until and then, because Until was what, 80s, and then you came back in the 90s. What?
Yeah, but I was going to school. A lot of people don't realize. Until was done when I was like 15 years old. Yeah. So I was still a student in high school.
Yeah.
So I had to finish high school, get, as much education as possible, went to Exed and blossomed into a young woman. So that's what happened, is transition and being a school girl.
Yeah. All right. So Nadine, I listen to music a little bit deeper than a lot of people. And that is not to say I am superior to anybody, but I just listen to music deeper. And I know in some late 80s songs, you were background vocals for some artists. Tell us about what was going on.
I was.
Yeah. Like, I remember a Dennis Brown song, I think a Dennis Brown. Some Dennis Brown, what was the producer name? Gussie Clark. Most of the songs that came out on Gussie Clark's label, Music Works, I think it was, you were in background vocals of those songs. So tell us about.
I was getting myself in the music after school.
Yeah.
And Gussie said, come do some background vocals. Just readjusting, going to Exed. And every time I hear ragamuffin, you can actually hear my voice.
Yeah.
We were with me, JC Lodge, Nadine Sutherland, I think Pamal were like the resident background vocals for Music Works. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, another set of royalty that, Nadine, because if you're doing vocals with Pam Hall and JC Lodge and a normal something that, that's not just something to pass over, It's something to be celebrated, because even after so many years, these artists are still being celebrated as good singers. There was no auto-tune back then. And I don't know if the people remember Nadine a cappella just now. She sounds just like how she sounds on the record. So, so I want to big you up for that.
There's no auto-tune. Thank you. Your craft had to be on point.
Yeah. Yeah, so from the background vocals at Gussie Clark, which song brought you back in the spotlight as a main artist? Because you were the first youth artist that came out of Jamaica. Many people that don't know that either. You were before Junior Tucker. You were before everybody else.
No. Junior Tucker was before me. But remember, before us was Delroy Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, before us was Dennis Brown. Remember, before us was Jimmy Tucker, although he was singing opera. So we had a lot of child stars that came.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Junior Tucker who gave me my prize. He's like 2 years older than me. Gave me my prize when I won Tasty Talent Contest.
Well, you were the first female young artist.
I was the first female. Yeah.
Yeah. And there can only be one first, people. So I hear people going around their first lady of this and first. There can be only one first. Only one first. It means number one, the one that precedes everything. But that's a different story for a different day. All right. So, which song brought you back in the spotlight as a mainstay artist from the 80s coming
I
up? I
don't know, you know. You know something I know? Because I started doing some 1 and 2 songs then with Gussie.
Yeah.
And Steely and Cleve, Mr. Hard to Please. I was a young woman and all of that. And I don't know which one basically. I don't know if it was when I started recording with Jeremy, Do Wicked and Wild. Action came out as a Jamaican hit first. So I really don't know. I think it was just a slow boil that basically just did burst out with Action.
1980.
I remember doing, You Got My Motion with Sly and Robbie. There was several songs that I did.
All right. This one, I have this one labeled as 1988 and it came out on Music Works label. This one. Nadine, so do you write your own songs or do you co-write?
Majority of them.
Majority of them you write.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's one song, Nadine, a whole heap of song you have here. I'm just
I do.
It's a lot of songs you have here. All right. This big one from 1983. I think this one was involved in a festival competition, but I'm not sure. This one.
It was.
Tell me if you remember this song, Nadine.
Okay. Remember it, and I didn't write that one. It was Sandy who wrote that one. You did your research, though.
Eh?
You did your research.
No, Nadine.
Some of the songs I may not even remember.
No, listen. I take this music thing seriously. Even though it is a hobby, I take it seriously. I don't play around with music, yeah? Yeah, cause
wonderful.
Yeah, man. I used to use my lunch money, as I tell you. I went to the best school in the whole entire world, But me never learned much.
Which one? Let me hear what you say. Which one?
Glenmere High School.
That's good.
Yeah.
I thought you were one of those purple powers people that went to Kingston College.
No.
Glenmere a good school, man. A good school.
Glenmere are the best school. Glenmere is the best school, but I don't want to get into the debate because I know the St. Andrew girls, they are whatever. But Glenmere are the best school.
Just remain quiet. Just remain quiet.
There is nothing like Glenmere. And the purple people, they have to make up noise for people to see them. We don't make up noise. We just show people say, you understand?
How the Casey boy them write you and deal with you now? How dare you speak against the purple people like that?
I'm not calling Casey name. I'm not calling Casey name. I'm not calling Jesse name. I'm just saying the purple people and the blue people, them have to make up whole heap of nice people. See them. We don't do that. We just do what we do and people recognize that we are the best. Glenmere High School is the best. I just saw the thing stop. All right. So tell us about Hands and Hearts now at this song from 1983. How did that go?
Well, what happened is that they entered it into festival. I had no say. I didn't want to do it, but it happened that they wanted to do it, and I never liked the experience at all. It came third, but I didn't like the experience.
Oh, yeah. So I kind of learned that energy is a real thing, Nadine. And maybe because you never like to do it or you never wanted to do it, maybe that is why it never win, you know. But
no, it was not the winning song.
yeah, but yeah.
The song that won was the winning song. Yeah. And the song that came second was the song that was supposed to come second. I can honestly say that. Antoinette was not a festival song.
No, well, 1983 festival was a serious festival because Raskabi the win 1983, you know. So
yeah, and I love that song that he won with. Jamaica was the Jamaica I Never Leave You Again. I love you.
I'll never that one they win. So if this song, which is a big song, did not win, it was because the two songs that came before it was bigger songs, you know.
I thought so.
Yeah,
even looking back at it, I can't honestly say that.
We have a reel about it. All right. So
yeah, man.
All right. So Nadine Sutherland now started recording with Donovan Germain.
Donovan.
All right.
Yeah.
This song Nadine Sutherland did by herself, but was remixed after and became a hit. It was a hit by itself, and then
it was a hit by itself, but it became a bigger hit.
Bigger hit when it was remixed. This one. Dicky. All right, Nadine. So this song, did you write this one? Did you write?
Yeah, I wrote this one.
All right, big song. And it was remixed with Buju Banton, and it became
remixed with the Banton.
Monster hit.
Yes, it was a monster hit.
So Nadine, so tell us about some of the artists. All right, so we know you work with Buju Banton. I was playing a song that you did with Cocotti earlier. It's Now or Never.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that song?
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. So we know you work with Cocotti. We know you work with Buju Banton. Tell us some of the other artists that you worked with.
You know some of a song with Cape Town? I work with Spraga Benz.
Yeah.
Who else have I worked with? And of course, there are Fabulous.
The one with Spraga Benz is a monster hit too, you know, this one.
That was a monster hit, yeah.
What are that? I will not have them jam on it. Spraga Benz alongside Nadine Sutherland. Hour.
One of the wicked to please me. Come me a one day no easy. You can't go with no eat and style. Me a one girl with no smile. No.
Hey Nadine, this song kind of have a like a road girl thing to it, you know. How did your send?
I love that song. I love singing.
Yeah, but how did
Master Andrew is Dave Kelly. Dave Kelly did it.
Yeah. All right. So,
you know, I love it. You know, I love doing that song. You know, I love doing that song on stage.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It kind of have a like a road.
When I do it on stage. Yeah, man.
It, you know?
Yeah, I was feeling my rude girls then. I think I was feeling her at that point.
Oh, okay. It have a rude girl flavor to it, and so how did the Senandro people receive the rude girl part of Nadine?
I have no idea. Sometimes I wonder if them, like people in my generation, I know that I went to school with, they're proud of me. Yeah. I think the school in general feels some sense of pride over the years. I have no idea.
So
I've never got like an award from them or anything like that or whatsoever. As somebody said, they never award us. I don't think them.
No, Senandro, we're not slipping up. We're not slipping up. These are the biggest thing come out of the school. Come on. Get to it, people. This is the biggest thing that has come out of Senandro. Wanna do it, please. Honor her before. Listen, no, don't spread no roses. All right, because them off here, Nadine. All right, see that. All right, so Spraga Benz, Buju. There's some more artists that you have worked with.
I didn't, I have to say that Junior Tucker and I did a really beautiful song that never really gained traction. Yeah. Beautiful song Junior and I did, yeah.
Give me a piece right there.
You know, I mean, I remember it several years ago, but Junior and I have done a song together.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people don't know that the artists sometimes do songs and don't even hear about the song.
When you do a lot of songs like me,
yeah.
You know, but I heard it. It's just that it's not played a lot. I like you do it and hear it 2 times, and you know, it's not in your headspace.
All right, Nadine. Now, seriously, now this song that I'm going to play was a song that brought me through a very, very low period in my life. And
really?
Yeah, man. This one, I'm going to tell you the story after I play it.
Oh.
Father, when I pray, I say, Thy will be done. I guess you knew what you were doing when you took your son. We're human, and sometimes our emotions is beyond understanding. But you know best.
So Nadine, the story behind this song for me was 2016. I lost my father.
Oh.
He was the closest thing to me when it comes to being a friend. And I just couldn't understand it. What make God do that take my father? Never smoke, never drink, never say a bad word to a person. Hard working and all this. Why would God take him? And it was just me finding explanation, and just I took solace in the words that, Father, you know what you're doing when you took your son. You know, so I want to tell you thanks.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Nadine.
You see, when people, those are the things that when they make music, I don't want no money out of music. But when you know that your music can do something and heal somebody in a moment of despair, it's like my song Bad Card the other day. Somebody wrote me on Instagram and they lost their son. So like, my wife and I lost our son. And just hearing, no matter what bad card you draw, the game of life can sway. You've got what it takes. Yes, it's rough, but hold the faith. I cried. Yeah. I felt like somebody gave me $1 million. Like you saying this to me, that those words, like they listened to it and it lifted you. You don't know, it lifts me because at least I know that my art is going out there, something that I created, and it's providing solace and healing for someone. It's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah. So tell us just give us a deeper insight into that song. How did that song come
Fear of Wings.
Yeah.
I lost my brother.
Okay.
He's not my blood brother. He was our adopted brother, but we grew like brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Because he grew with us.
Yeah.
And I started writing a song about him because I was heartbroken when he died. Wherever you are in heaven, tell God I said you could be an angel. Wherever you are in heaven, tell God I said you deserve a pair of wings. And I was just singing that and I had it. When Garnet Silk died, Garnet Silk actually died when I was in Brazil.
Yeah.
And I remember it was such a Barrington Levy, they come tell us. It's me, Third World Barrington Levy. Who else was on that tour? Junior Gang.
Yeah.
And Barrington Levy come and said, you know, thing there died. You know that Garnet still died. But in my head, I'm like, but man, like Garnet still can't dead. So all of we in a shock and we're like, no. You know, sometimes when you hear somebody dead, you know, it's like when I heard like Princess Diana died.
Yeah.
When I hear Prince died, when I hear Michael Jackson died, I'm like, them people that can't, they can't dead.
Them the people can't dead, though.
But yeah, by the time we went back home to Jamaica was, oh my God, Jamaica grieved that youth.
Yeah, man, for real.
Jamaica grieved Garnet Silk.
So the 8th of December, I think it is, 96.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So by the time we go back down now, because everybody was in mourning and the sadness, Pair of Wings came and Patrice was like going to the studio with Dean and Bowie and with the Pair of Wings, and it was like this unofficial song for Garnet, man. I think it helped the whole of Jamaica.
Well,
to process Garnet's death.
I am happy that that song was made, Nadine, because it helped me through a very, very difficult period in my life. And I just want to tell you personally, thank you. Thank you. Yeah?
God bless your kind heart. Thank you.
All right. One more song I want to, and this is a fairly new song from Nadine Sutherland. Bad song.
Watch out. I'm over here, son.
Hey.
Nadine Sutherland and Liquid.
Langside.
Listen to rhythm, people, please.
Sutherland, sing now.
When it happen in a year, can happen in a day.
No, listen to the song again, please.
Watch out. I'm over here, son. Liquid. Langside. Nadine Sutherland, sing now.
When it happen in a year, can happen in a day. No matter what, but can you draw the game of life can sway? Cause you got what it takes. Yes, it's rough, but hold the faith. You got what it takes. Every summer, not a real queen, Maya said.
Hold the faith, becoming no life rough. Get to youth, live up, and don't give up. Hold the faith.
All right, Nadine. This song was done.
Man.
When was this song done?
This song was done. Was it last year? Was it during COVID?
During COVID? So Nadine,
yeah.
Nadine Sutherland still a record big song, bad song, and the even till now. All right, so I could do a little maths. Nadine Sutherland came to prominence in 1979. 79 to 89, 10 years to 99, 20 years to 2009, 30 years to 2019, 40 years to 2022. That 43 years, Nadine? Hey!
Yeah, it's going 40. 2020 was supposed to be my 40th. And COVID kicked on my foot. It was like, where I chat about? It was so hurtful. My big show for keeping out, did I go next to COVID was like, no way, girl.
43 years since you had the music, Nadine?
Yeah, man. December going to be 43 years.
And you look like you're 41, so how that go? You say you had the music before you're born.
Don't.
Mercy.
Don't.
Nadine Sutherland. It is a pleasure to talk to you this afternoon. One more song from Nadine Sutherland, and I am crowning her this one. Listen. So the queen of reggae is still alive, but I am crowning her princess of reggae.
Queen, they now see your crown. They don't know half what went down. You earned every diamond on your head.
So the princess will remain princess till the queen drop out, then she become queen.
Queen, they now see your crown. They don't know half what went down. You earned every diamond on your head. Queen, how many times they made you down? What you were all about made you second guess to think you're less. Queen, that is a problem in 9 hours. See if you can't find.
Alright, Nadine, there sound like there's a backstory to this queen. Tell us about this song. How did this song come about, and what is the queen or?
You know, so the queen of reggae came to me and said, we need to do a song together.
Yeah.
And I just started to think of our story. Cause basically every woman's story is the same story, you know. Most women have the same story.
Yeah.
Just as though she struggled, I struggled, Spice struggled. most of the female vocals, you go through, you hear Tanya and all them struggle.
Yeah.
In a male-dominated world.
Yeah, so as you get to that part, Nadine, how was it for you where in the male-dominated music, as you said? How was it for you? Can we hear some stories that the women had to do some stuff and all that?
The wonderful thing, no. My father did their own, you know, and he did have a cutlass, you know.
Okay.
So,
Big up,
and it
Daddy.
never easy. So, yeah, my father did protect me enough. So all those pedophiles and them predators where they have any idea, them save my father, because we're country people, when they deal with loss.
All right. So that is still alive, or that is transition?
That is still alive, my mom is still alive. I'm going to give God thanks and praise, because at this age, I still love them. I try spend as much quality time. Yeah. So, you know, so life, one thing is inevitable, is that everybody's going to transition.
Yeah. Then if daddy protect him,
so
look
like
at that, man. Big him up, man. Big up daddy and big up mommy, man.
Yeah. We call him the rasp with the last. Him never play.
Big up the rasp with the last.
Bunch of people no deal with gun, we deal with the last.
Oh, you mean? I want to tell you, big up the rasp with the last. Nadine Sutherland, it is a pleasure to speak to you this afternoon. We feel
big up yourself, man. I enjoy this tremendously.
We have reggae royalty in our presence. This is one of Nadine Sutherland's biggest song. Nadine, I am challenging you to do a song that is bigger than this one. And this is not action. Everybody know action, but this is a bigger song. This is a bigger song. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
This is for my baby.
And I want to tell you thanks to this to Nadine, because me, you did not sing to them time there. Big up.
This is for my baby. Yeah.
In case the people didn't know, Nadine was singing to DJ Ramon when she did this song. Here.
Tell them, Ramon. Oh,
you mean? You hear for yourself. Tell them again, Nadine. Tell them so that them not say me, so tell them.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Ramon. I the baby face and I don't know. I don't talk.
All right.
Yeah, I don't talk.
This is for my baby. Yeah. Now listen now. We have so many things in common, yet we are two different people. We just loving around each other.
Nadine, thank you for doing that song for me. Yeah? Big up yourself, big up enough respect.
Yeah, man.
All right. This song now, Nadine, brought you world recognition. And I was watching, they had a thing on BET, where they were a BET award some years ago, and they had some reggae artists, and this song was a song, like everybody in the world know this song, everybody.
Woman want good love, no sympathize. Woman want good love every night.
No party can play and that song you no play.
No party can play, action don't play.
All when a salsa you play, action have a play, God know.
Want good love, no sympathize. Woman want good love every night. Love a girl, step up.
She want a lover, man.
Action.
That a bag of mood.
Sweet.
Now we make the girl them broke out.
Action.
That a bag of mood.
Sweet.
Now we make the girl them broke out.
You think you are so fine.
Chat no work, yeah, man, watch the time.
All right, Nadine. So we know this is a big song. Tell us some of the places that you have gone to perform. Well, maybe as a result.
You know, sir,
but tell us
a lot of countries. I can't remember.
You're not going to remember all of them?
The only place, no, I can't. But I must say the only continent that I haven't been on yet is Africa. Come on, Africa. Come on.
Yeah, Africa, hold on, slip up. Anybody where they are Africa listening now, you're not slipping up, come get to Nadine. All right, so as you said that, Nadine, the African promoters that might be listening now, tell them quickly where they can find Nadine so that Nadine need to go off.
Right, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I just saw the young lady wrote me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Even if I don't do it constantly and somebody else might do it, I supervise every message that come in.
Yeah.
The reason being is that I value people, I value my fans.
Yeah.
I value, so people write me, just like how she wrote me and we communicated on Insta.
Yeah.
You write me on Insta, You're right. Nadine Sutherland, Twitter Nadine Sutherland, Facebook Nadine Sutherland. Everything is branded Nadine Sutherland.
Yeah. And Nadine Sutherland is a big name, you know. Big name. Like, when you type in Nadine on Google, people, when you type in Nadine, most of the time, the first thing that come up is Sutherland after that, you know. Yeah, man. A big all right. So I'm asking people to go and do their research for themselves. Cause we don't like talk certain things. We want people research some things for themselves. You understand? So Nadine Sutherland has not gone to Africa, and that is the only place Nadine no go yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And looking forward.
Yeah. Well, I can say it's a beautiful place. I've gone there, and it's a beautiful place. I went to Ghana, hoping to go back at some point or the other. All right, one more big song, Nadine. I don't know if you remember this one. Listen.
One day. I love this song. I think this song should have been a big international hit, you know. One more thing, what you do? Only room for Mr. Man.
So, Nadine, it is hard to feature all of Nadine's song and compress them in a 1 hour interview. God no. But believe me, I want to tell you thanks for taking your Saturday afternoon to speak to us here on Fun Vibes Radio.
And thanks for having me. It's been a while. We got it done, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, man.
So big up the young lady who made this happen. I don't remember her name, but she was the one that was communicating with me. She communicated with me on Insta, told me about the interview. Yeah, we communicated on WhatsApp, and then you and I communicated, and we made it happen.
Yeah, man.
And I'm very thankful.
It is a pleasure. Anna is her name. So big up Anna.
All right.
Anna wants to
big up Hannah.
Big up everybody that is behind the scenes that caused this thing to become a success. And Nadine Sutherland,
exactly.
I want to tell you, thank you for taking your time to speak to us this afternoon. It is indeed a pleasure. We can't play all of Nadine Sutherland song them cause a whole heap of songs she have, and the whole of them. People go and research, stream on YouTube and all these places Nadine Sutherland song. Nadine, one of the thing, maybe the last thing before we let you go. One of the sore points that we have with artists is that they don't own their masters and them not getting royalties and all of that. How are you in that department?
You know, I learned later on, but I do get my performance royalties and I do get my copyright.
Okay. So for
the stuff that I do.
So we don't have to worry about you. Too tough then.
No.
Okay. All right. And you're in control of the new stuff that you're doing and all these other
very things. Much so. Queen was under my umbrella. Oyin Records.
Yeah, your own record.
Yeah, label? Man. My own record label. I'm finance produce Queen.
Big up, Nadine. Big up. So tell the people again where they can find Nadine Sutherland's music, because I spoke to Ed Robinson.
On all streaming platforms.
Yeah,
you'll be able to get, especially Queen. Yeah. On all streaming platforms. Please support me, people. This is my first venture as a producer. Queen is a fabulous song, and the video is on YouTube.
Yeah,
put in Queen, go watch it, support.
All right, because Ed Robinson taught us a couple of weeks ago that the artists have a lot of people that love them, but the artists really don't want no whole heap more love. The artists want support. So we want the people to go and support.
I agree totally with him. As the master always say, we need raise. We're thankful for the praise, but we need the raise.
All right. So people go on the streaming platforms and stream Nadine Sutherland's songs, because as small as it might be, she will get something of it. And love is something that we do, not what we say. So if you say you love her, go and support her. All right?
I agree with you, man.
All right. So Nadine, we're playing one more song before we let you go. This song was, I think it wasn't the original. I think I heard a song with these same lyrics, but tell us about this song.
No, that's original.
This is the original.
I wrote this song because one of my friends was killed.
Yeah.
He lost his way and he was killed him just lose him way. And even if him lose him way, you know, I grew up with him.
Yeah.
His mother was one of the community mothers.
Yeah.
And I cried when he died, although he lost his way.
Yeah.
And I'm getting involved in the things he really shouldn't be getting involved in.
Yeah.
And his mother said those words to me. So I was so moved by that experience of speaking to her. Because she said to me, no matter what happened, no matter when I'm doing a picnic,
yeah,
I'm gonna take up every soil. It was a incredible conversation.
Yeah.
So, and she was like, no, not my baby, God, not my baby. The pain of a mother, right?
Yeah. The worst of us have good in us and the best of us have bad in us, you know, so regardless of what it is.
So life going, you know.
Somebody's
we have to stand up in the Gideon, you know. I mean, you know, we're no rich man picnic and rich people, children get into trouble too. Yeah. You know, you look at it and some people lose their way sometimes.
Yeah.
And some people decide no matter what the circumstances are in my life, I'm going to stay on the straight and narrow. It might be painful. Some people just don't make those choices, and sometimes there are always consequences to your actions. And unfortunately, he paid the worst consequence to his action, which was to get killed, you know?
All right. Nadine, one final word to the world. Leave something with us that we can take a gem from what Nadine Sutherland would have said to us this afternoon. One final gem before you go.
You know, sometimes just go through with our life, because trust me never did plan say, right, so no, me go do any interview with anybody. I have song I promote and have other song I go come out. I wind up myself on stage, right, so no, I sing and them. So I say 3 or 4 years ago, I had no idea that this would have come back in my life. I did every preparation to prepare myself for life outside of music. Not that will never utilize my masters again.
Yeah.
You know, but at that time when I was the director for the Performing Arts, a challenge middle and prep school and about to be the high school. It was a series of school that I was going, I had the responsibility for. When I was doing it the first year, I totally was like, well, you know, music, them done with me in a music, but music wasn't finished with me. Yeah. So all I can say to people is that sometimes let go and let God, you know, God is in charge and all as well, because I would have never thought that this Saturday that me sit down and I promote music and I promote my song them and people still talk to me about music. Yeah, but I gave up the Holy Ghost.
Talent are talent still, you know, Nadine, you can't go around it, you know. So we, on this program, we highlight people that, in our opinion, are very good artists, but for some reason or the other, they might not be in the forefront. And we're just bringing people back to the forefront. So we just want to, there are so many other things that we want to talk about. But we know that you have some other engagements tonight. So I just want to say thank you, Nadine, for taking time out of your busy Saturday afternoon to talk to us. We're going to reach out, we're going to speak behind the scenes so we can finish the reasoning, because there are so many more songs, so many more stories about Nadine Sutherland. But I entrust that the people will go and research Nadine Sutherland for themselves. I want to thank you, Nadine, for taking the time out to speak to us this afternoon. All right?
Respect, enough love. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Take care.
Walk good, yeah?
Cool, yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
One more Saturday afternoon for the books. Lady Nadine, Princess of Reggae.
There she was, typical woman, judging the cold body of her son. Through her tears flashed the memory. How can they say the things he'd done? This was a boy she grew without a father. Became a man when there ain't no one to harm her. And then she screamed, no, 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 not my baby. Not the child that cried
A song called Not My Baby. Nadine Sutherland. Big artist. Next week we're interviewing the maestro of reggae.
There she was,
Mr. Benji Myers.
typical woman, touching the cold body of her son. Ooh, her tears flashed them.
You know, some more big up Nadine, Daddy, Ras with the last. Big him up here. Mr. Sutherland, enough respect. Big up here, brother.
This was a boy, she grew without a father. Became a man when there no one to harm her. And then she screamed, no, 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 not my baby. Not the child that cried into my lap as I wipe his tears away. No, 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 not my baby. You know you said you give me no more.
Thank you for listening to the Spotlight segment with Mixmaster DJ Ramon. Artist contact information can be found in the video description.